Yo, what's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? Triple B's is back again in the Haunted Basement Studio. And today I just saw an article on Collider about Terrifier 3. So I was reading it and I'm like, you know what? Let's actually read it together. And so everybody out there, if you don't want to read it, you can see and hear the new news coming from Damon Leone's Terrifier 3. All right, man. So what we got right here says from the twisted mind of Damon Leone, Art the Clown returns to his famous silent killer clown in the third installment of Terrifier franchise. Since the release of the original film in 2018, which had a budget of $35,000, the movie became more of an intimate cult classic among indie horror fans because of the extreme violence and the uses of special practical effects. The popularity and success of the first movie sprawled out Terrifier 2 with a greenlit, which with a higher budget. The second installment was funded by a large crowdfunding investors through an Indiegogo campaign asking for $50,000. I do believe it grossed way more than that. He ended up getting $250,000 for Terrifier 2, like to help film it over his budget. The third installment in the franchise, Terrifier 3, has been officially confirmed and is in pre-production, boosting an even bigger filming budget. The exact amount has yet to be released. Still, Clarissa Smith, the president and founder of The Coven, a French distributing company, and executive producer, they're saying it is in a low mid 7-figure budget, which I mean, right here is what I like. And they almost, with Bloody Disgusting, they almost got Terrifier 2 nominated for an Academy Award. Crazy. But it ultimately failed, it says right there. So, and with all jokes aside, that they're going to go for the Oscars this year. You know, that would be pretty cool. But with that bigger budget, I'm kind of worried, you know, like maybe they're going to go too over the top. I don't think you need too much with a Terrifier's, you know, budget. As long as they just keep doing the practical effects, that's all that matters. We don't want a lot of CGI in it. So where can we watch Terrifier 3? So I like what this says right here. Following the surprise success of Terrifier 2 in the theaters, the box office performance was pretty good. So without a doubt, you know, we're going to have Terrifier 3 with an exclusive theater release before moving to streaming services or, you know, so media right there that you can buy on your DVD, Blu-ray, 4Ks. The film is slated to be released in 2024, most likely during the month of October. So, you know, kind of following its predecessors of the franchise. So, I mean, yeah, it sucks that we're going to have to, it's not even October in 2023 yet. You know, we're just barely hitting summer. And so we're going to have to wait over a year before it to come out. But as long as Laura Lavera right here comes back, which I'm pretty sure she is, and Art the Clown is coming back. What's his name again? David Howard Thornton. He's coming back as Art the Clown. So, yeah, that's going to be cool. What else we got here? Is there a trailer out for Terrifier 3 yet? I don't think there is no trailer. No, there's not one coming out yet. They're still just in pre-production, so nothing's even been filmed. I did see what is Terrifier 3 all about? It's going to be pretty much Let's see. Details about the expected plot has been under wraps for a long time. However, we do know that the writer and director Damien has big plans for this film, even more extreme in terms of violence and gore compared to the previous installments. So they're planning going with bigger. I mean, I don't know how much more bigger they can get with these kills, but let's see where they goes. In October 2022, when they came out, part 2 came out, he announced that he already has a treatment for Terrifier 3 that's in the works. But it's getting so big that it could potentially split into a part 4 because he doesn't want to make another 2-hour and 20-minute movie. Even though Terrifier 2 was 2 hours and like 23 minutes, it went by pretty fast. But I can see what him saying. Like, he has so much stuff that he wants to put in this movie, into this character, into this franchise, into this story, that he doesn't want to make like a 2.5-hour movie or 3-hour movie because he has to cut a bunch of stuff out. So it may be better to go ahead and make 2 more movies out of it. So we'll have a part 3 and a part 4, and that's what it kind of looks like. So he's continued adding that the next few Terrifier movies will slowly begin to delve into the origin and background of the antagonist Art the Clown. Also returning to the franchise will be the character of Sienna Shaw, the teenage protagonist who is introduced in Terrifier 2. Since announcing the news, Leona has stated, what's his state here? That Terrifier 3, I haven't read any of this. The Terrifier 3 will, what's it say? Terrifier 3 be another borderly pushing addition to the horror genre. Borderly pushing addition. So they're like taking up, like, how far can they go with like this gruesome practical effects in the horror genre? And it's going to push the fucking envelope. Continuing to a no holds bar. Compressing exclusive fans of the franchise have come to expect and celebrate. If you thought Art the Clown Reign of Terror in Part 2 was extreme, you haven't seen nothing yet. Look at this picture of Laura Rivera right there. Hell yeah, so let's bring it back in here real quick. So yeah, man, Terrifier 2 was fucking pretty amazing movie. I fucking enjoyed it a lot. And at the ending of this movie, spoilers, so did she die and then come back to life? They did do some supernatural stuff with it. She was down there drowning, but then she comes back to life. The sword had some sort of lightning come from it. It was pretty fucking good movie though, Terrifier 2. So I'm really stoked about Terrifier 3. A little worried, always, with third installments, where can they go from there? So hopefully they have something good where, I mean, the first one, it was just like a clown like killing these people and really had no supernatural elements in it. And then they kind of introduced that into the end of the second one. So we're gonna go with this third one, and will it be a 4-parter? I think that they should do a 4-parter, maybe do 2.5-hour movies, hour and 26-minute movies, somewhere right around there. Bam, get it out, and maybe they can do it in 2024, and in 2025 they can put it out back to back years instead of making a super long one like Godfather or something like that. So yeah, you motherfuckers, thank you for joining me in the Haunted Basement Studio today, and let me know what you think about Terrifier 3. Laters. Keep it whore.